Are you going to get married again? Am I going to get or am I?
Thank you so much, TEMU, for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, Nikki here, and I'm super excited about this sponsorship because it is my old family over at TEMU. How long has it been since I've done a TEMU sponsorship? But we're back because what? We need the good things and the good thrills for low, okay? So everything that I will show you that I am getting from TEMU will be linked below, of course, because I'm showing it to you guys so you can get in on it, right? I got some good things. I got some excellent things this time, and I want to share them with you. I am so excited about this TEMU sponsorship because I have a $20 off coupon, and it is not only for new users, it is for everyone to use. So all you have to do is download the TEMU app and you will get a $20 off coupon if you enter in my code, which is DZQ4564 in the TEMU search bar. So that's super easy. You go on TEMU or on the TEMU app. I will also add my QR code. That'll make it super easy, right? It will pop up right here, and I'm sure that will help you out a lot as well. So guys, let's start with my shoe organizers, which I'm quite sure you can see them over here. So last night I sat and I put all of these organizers together. I have been seeing these all over and wanted them so bad. Let me know though if I should get clear. You know, I went with this color, but it's more cream and my stand is white, but I feel like it's still blending in. So what I tried to do is do them across in a row, but by the time I got to the bottom row, I was going to be short 3. So what I did was just lined up 3 on each row and added a pair of tennis shoes, and that helped me so much because, child, I forgot about some of these tennis shoes. I literally forgot I even had some of them until I decided to do this. So this is a neat way to stack your shoes. Instead of me being able to put only 3 pair of shoes on a row, now I can put 6 pair or 3 pair in a pair of tennis shoes. So it saves space. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks so luxurious. They're so easy to put together and you will like them. Right? So I'm super excited because I got a bulk of these. I see these in hotels all the time, child, because the hotels are really tired of us messing up their white towels, right? So they're black towels and they have makeup right here at the bottom. And you get so many. It's a bulk of them. And they're like that good material. I don't know what the good towel material. And I really like this because, guys, when you wash them, you don't have to worry about trying to get the makeup stains or anything out of them. It's really common sense. You know what I'm saying? Because they're black. So I picked them up because, child, I get so tired of throwing away my towels because I got makeup on them or something like that. I can keep these for the long run. Just keep washing them. So on my last trip to Jamaica, I broke my over the door shoe organizer, okay? So this is what it looked like folded up, and I want to keep it folded up until I travel, but I will insert a video of how this looked, guys. I'll show you guys this in every single video when I am packing. So I just picked up another one. It comes with the arms like this, and you just hang it over the door. I do not use it for shoes. I do my outfits by the day when I travel, okay? And it just works perfectly. You just fold it in your suitcase, and whenever you get to where you're going, you just undo it and hang it up, guys. And I absolutely love that. It's like the best hack ever. So you guys know how I feel about ironing. Ugh, I hate it. So I got me a steam iron. Guys, look how little and compact this is. And look how cute it is. Look at this beautiful purple color in rose gold. Guys, it's just a mini iron. I use stuff like this for when I travel. Honestly, I usually use stuff like this for when I travel, but I'm going to keep this in my room, guys. It actually came with the plate that you sit it on so you don't burn your bed or whatever, because if you're like me, you iron your bed. I mean, you need an ironing board, but whatever. And it's just super convenient. And you can also not use it like as a flat iron. You can puff it like this and steam your stuff if the wrinkles aren't too deep. So guys, when I redid my beauty room, my drawers over here are super narrow and my jewelry organizers did not fit. So I end up having to put it right there. I don't even know if it's showing. And so I got some smaller ones from TEMU. And you can get them in this color. You can get them in gray. This one is for rings. This one is for rings as well. Or it's like rings or smaller earrings. This one is for rings. Like so many different kind came in here. And this all came in one set. Here's an open face one. You can just put anything. Here's another one, but it has dividers right here. It has dividers right here so you can move them and adjust them to whatever you would like. This one is another one that's good for bigger earrings, bracelets. So I cannot wait to organize my drawers with these because, guys, I tried to do this when I first converted this beauty room over. And like I said, mine were too big. Told y'all this is some good stuff. I got some cups because am I not always on the go nowadays? All right. Yes, I have plenty of tumblers and etc. But sometimes you just want to make you a quick little something and throw it in the trash. You don't have to keep up with your tumblers, or I leave it in the car, leave it here. It's just a lot. So it's just basic cups. What I really, really like is their sippy cups. You don't have to have a straw. So when I converted over to this beauty room, it used to be my daughter's room and it was like so dusty. So y'all, the time I spent, I still need to do some more, but scrubbing the dust off the ceiling fan and etc. almost sent me, guys. Like, almost made me sick. So I got one of these. It extends. It's very, 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 very long, like outside of the frame long. And you use it to clean your ceiling fan, the dust off your ceiling fan. I need to get another one because I need to get one for my uptown condo as well. If you know, you know. And then last, we have something for our phone, guys. I am a content creator. Hi, I'm Platinum B. I'm a content creator, in case you didn't know. So this is a stand and a port for your phone. So I can record my content. Take it, I can leave this in my trunk. I won't even take it out. You don't always have somebody with you to take your content, guys. Trust me, you don't. Even if you do, it is just better to get your own content sometime because some people can't get your right angle. Some people don't even, you'll think they recording, they don't even be recording. And you just feel better just setting up your stuff. By the time somebody is ready to record you, you'll be done. You get what I'm saying? People laugh at me so much when I pull these stands out, bloop, bloop, bloop. But my content is already done and it looks good and it's out the way and it's my job and I got it done. So I will link this. I will link all of this below, okay? So thank you so much, TEMU, for sending all of these awesome items over to me. And don't forget, all users can get $20 more off to save more money. Just search my promo code in the search bar on the TEMU site. Let's move into the rest of the video.
All right, guys. So I have my mic in and I have a whole hour before I have to be at the airport. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this question and answer video. I hope that you guys can hear me pretty well because I'm mic'd up. Let me make it to where. And, you know, it's just a little casual kickback. Let's talk video. My hair is not even combed, but we're going to get this work done. And I asked these questions and I'm like, I don't have anything else to do right now, right? So let's just talk about it. There are 4 pages and I'm just going to go because, like I said, I just got an hour and I want the camera to get low. I'm talking too much. All right. So I asked these questions over on Instagram and you guys can go in. If I feel like it's too much, that's better, right? As far as lights and etc. I feel like if it's too much, I just simply won't answer it, okay? Or I'll answer it, you know, in a way that's how I want to answer it. So, how do you handle grief to ensure it's processed mentally and emotionally healthy? How I handle grief, I think I've answered this before, is I just tone out. For me, grief is like out of sight, out of mind. And I know a lot of people say, you gotta feel it and you gotta get through the hard part but I don't feel that way. I do feel like grief is tricky. Everybody handle it different. There is no way to tell people, you cannot tell people how to grieve. Like some people want to lay in the bed away, nobody talking to them, and then some people want to be out and etc. so they don't have to think about it. I am the type of person that just digs deep into work, and a lot of people say that's not healthy. But how are you going to tell me what's healthy for me? It's making me feel better. Sorry, I don't want to be frigid. It's making me feel better. I don't want to sit around and be sad. Now, of course, I'm going to be sad, but grief will literally kill you, and grief will literally get worse and worse and worse and worse if you don't take the proper steps to get yourself better. Therapy, get around people. And my coping mechanism is working. Like my friend passed away. I was literally so sad a whole week, didn't vlog a whole week. But after the funeral, I was like, okay, it's go time. And start taking like 2, 3 jobs, 3, 4 jobs a week to keep my mind busy. That's just how I cope. It's different for everybody, and I think it depends on the level of grief. Like me losing my friend was really, really hard, but of course, it's not the same as when I lost my mom. You get what I'm saying? Actually, my friend was kind of hard because you expect to die and grow. You expect to grow old with your friends. You don't expect them to pass away. So I just say that I just stay busy and try to stay like I don't want the memories. I don't want the pictures everywhere because I don't want everywhere I walk and stuff to be reminded of it. It's like out of sight, out of mind for me. So that's that. How's your mental health doing? You have been through so much. Wishing you peace. My mental health is probably at an 80 right now. I'm really, really, really at peace a lot right now. I think this last 5 months or 8 months was a hard transition for me. But I will say that the rainbow was at the end of the tunnel, and I'm not specifically talking about Sir because a lot of people like to tie things back to him. But even with my daughter, even with me, now I'm never at home. Now I zone out certain noises that used to affect me highly, bother me real bad. And now I really just feel like I put myself first. I really feel like, okay, I understand you're not feeling good today, sir, or like I'll use my data for example, but I'm not either. Push through it. You get what I'm saying? So now it's just the situation is a little different. So because I literally just worry about myself. I used to worry about is Suge good? Is my daddy good? And nobody was worrying about me. I told my baby the other morning, he gets so mad. And my cousin tweet, I told him the other morning, like every morning I wake up is can I borrow? Do you have? Can you take me? Can I? And nobody even check on me. It's like what if I was laying up in the hospital bed? Y'all don't even know where I'm at. Y'all don't even know if I'm well. You don't even know if I'm alive. And you're already asking for something. So that gets a little aggravating, but that's life. It say, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? I don't do that anymore. I'm too damn old to be talking about 10 years. Oh, I don't mean to say it like that because I don't want the person who asked that to get mad. But I feel like I'm gonna be 45 by the time this video come out probably. And I just feel like that's what you do when you're younger. Like at 45, you just live, baby. You just live because by the time you get to my age, you've had a whole bunch of life goals and etc. And either you've met them or you haven't. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've learned also that life gives you curveballs. I was in elementary, junior high, high school. I'm gonna be a lawyer. I'm gonna be a lawyer. You went to college for it, not a lawyer. I want to be married by this, and I was, but it didn't work. Um, it, it, just I just learned to just live. You get what I'm saying? Wherever I land is where I'm gonna land. All right, all right. Are you going to get married again? Am I going to get or am I? Ooh, definitely. I told you guys that in my questions and answer video. I think it was about Sir, because I've done so many of them. Definitely want to get married again. I love marriage. I love having a life partner, but it got to be right. It got to be right, right? That's that with that. Yes, definitely want to get married again. I love love. Like, what? How's my buddy doing in Maya with her business? My dad is doing okay. I took my dad and my issues with my dad off camera because I don't like y'all opinions sometimes. So if I don't put it on here, y'all can't give an opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds so harsh, but a lot of time the unsolicited advice riles me up because I'm just like, how did you look at that like that? Or why did you even say that I need to do this? And nobody know what go on in anybody's house unless they're in their house. All right. So I don't put anything about my daddy on camera anymore. I don't put him on camera anymore. And that way people can stay out of my business. And that keeps me stress free. Now as far as Maya and her businesses, this is not Maya channel, y'all. So I'm not gonna discuss it. I'm not gonna discuss it. Only thing that's been on my channel about Maya is when she was a teenager. She's a grown woman now, so I'm not gonna be putting her business on my channel, and it is what it is. How are things with you and your daughter? Are y'all in a better place since she moved? Now that's directed towards me, so that's different. Me and my daughter are fine. We're typical mother daughter. I mean, I'm quite sure all of y'all got a mom. I don't know. That was dumb to say. Everybody came from a mom, but I'm quite sure that if you know your mother, I will say that everybody go through a little rough patch. Everybody go through a little rough patch, and I just feel like that's the age where your child is finding themselves and don't want to believe that what you're saying is true and etc. So you just roll with the punches, honestly, y'all. I roll with the punches. It is what it is, and we're way better. For a minute, I see. I don't know. I hate to always use this man as an example, or I can use my ex-wife as an example. I don't think you guys realize, or my friends, when I am in a situation that's not good for me, I tap out. I go silent. So when people are like, how can I say it? Last year when me and my man got into it, I did that. Cut him off. Went silent. 3 whole months. I mean, everybody know that there's a problem and I have a problem. I don't want to discuss it. And so I'm like that with everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, clearly. My dad, my man, my brother, my sister. If you put me in a position where you're playing mind games with me or bothering my mental, I'm cutting you off. And so a lot of people had a really big problem with me cutting Suge out, but y'all don't understand the struggle I've been through with Suge and how I worked through being sick and everything to make sure Suge has absolutely everything she wanted, every Christmas, every birthday, every. And so we just had to go through this little period where until you realize how valuable I am to you, I'm just going to let you find your way. And it's still not 100% like I would like it, but it's 80% better. I will say that. I hope that's not too loud. I hope it's just picking up on me. So, okay, say, will you and Sir get married? I don't know. Will we? Are we? I would love to marry that man. I've told y'all that before. I would love to marry him. I feel like that is my husband. And I've always felt that way, honestly, since 2006. We just had a lot of transitioning and growing to do, and other people in the way, and so nothing ever aligned right. And then last year, when it finally aligned right, we clashed a lot because we jumped in it too fast. We didn't date. We didn't. I got a divorce December 2023. Was already in a relationship in February 2024. That was a month and some change. I sh- I ain't gonna say I shouldn't have been in that relationship, but as damaged as I was from my divorce, I shouldn't have been in it that fast. Like I still had a lot of resentment from how Nicole left me and stuff, and so I would just get so frustrated and riled up, and he would catch that, and he didn't leave me. He wasn't Nicole, so it's just how I feel. I've been feeling like that man, the one he know that. How's your mental health? You've been through a lot with your son passing, getting sick, and etc. The divorce. My mental health is really good. I'm so glad that my mom raised a strong woman. The Lord has had my back because I have been through a lot that the average person probably wouldn't even survive. If you really want to know, like I've been through some shit that really should have took my ass out, and I'm still standing here, sitting here on this couch in Los Angeles at the Hilton, updating my life with y'all. So thank God, thank God. My mental is, my biggest problem right now is I'm transitioning to be a different person. And a lot of times I still want to react like my old self. So, like, I'm at the Hilton right now. Everything is going wrong. Since I checked in, the heat wasn't working. I froze half the damn night. They brought somebody in there to fix it. It still wasn't fixed. Got up the next morning. I was gone all day. So I couldn't tell what was going on in my room. Came back, woke up this morning, paid for extended checkout. My room floods. They leave hair all over my bathroom. And I just wanted to be like, you motherfuckers got me fucked up. Where are my free nights? Where are my credits? But shit happens. Shit happens. So I just the adjustment of being the new me. But my babe looked at me the other day and said, you know something, your persona and your attitude is day and night from how it was last year. And that goes back to what I just said, because we really shouldn't have even been together. Okay. Hey, little auntie. Hey, baby. Which area, decade of your life was the best? Rate in order and why? Okay, so I ain't gonna rate in order. I'm gonna just answer the first question because um I don't have a lot of time to sit here and think about my decades and all of that. I gotta worry about my battery life, my memory card life, because I am recording this on a mini camera. So if things go bloop and I come back and things look totally different, that means that I had to pick back up on the big camera, right? So I feel like the best time of my life was really my childhood. I can't even lie because since I've been six, my mom started getting sick when I was a sixth grader. So my whole life I struggled with watching my mom being sick. So then she passed away. So I feel like my whole life I've been carrying myself. Like, so I feel like the best part of my life was the innocent part. Elementary, junior high. Oh my gosh, I used to have so much. Junior high. I used to be in everything orchestra, choir, cheerleading. I just used to have good, innocent fun. And now, since high school to now, I always got to worry about everything. How I'm going to get here, how the money, how I'm going to get it paid. For not only me, everybody, ever since I've been having my own place, someone has had to come stay with me. Whether it was my brother or it was my dad, my kids have to stay with me, but y'all get what I'm saying. So I just feel like my junior high years, baby, it was my best years because it was just pure innocent. It was just pure and innocent. So, what do you want people to remember you for? Honestly, I really just want people to remember me for the strong woman that I am. Like, I want people to be able to say, life used to try to F her, but she a freak, so she F'd back. You hear me? Just like that. I want people to be able to say, you know, I used to admire, I want people to say, I admire the way she keep going. She make it happen. Like, I was at YouTube yesterday and Sheree was telling me to teach certain type of classes because she was like, she was watching my video where I talk about all the accomplishments I've made on YouTube so far. And she was like, she was blowed. And it's just like, yeah, because I work, I fight. I say I want to be a YouTuber, I'm gonna be an influencer, I do everything. It's been times I've had my ass in LA with no money because when you want it, you make it happen. My family done had to get together and get my plane ticket, my hotel room, not no money, but you get what I'm saying. Because if I said I want to be an influencer and I'm gonna learn or I'm gonna get some connects on this trip, I'm gonna make it happen. I see so many people. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be an Instagrammer. YouTube invite you to the holiday house. Why you not here? The economy. Why you not here? I just don't. Why are you not here? If this is what you want to be doing, why are you not making the sacrifices to be here and connect with these brands? And that's what I do. I made the sacrifices. Like it's times like I made the sacrifices off camera. A lot of times you guys won't even know like some of the stuff I've been through to be able to afford to do these trips or be able to afford to record with this brand if they wasn't paying for my expenses and stuff. And everything is not about that. Like sometimes you have to pay for stuff. Like if a brand invites you out, pay. You Everything is not about money. Do you know the connects and the experiences and the referrals and everything you're gonna get? I make it happen by any means necessary. Okay, what made you get into content? Well, that's simple. I was in law school and everybody was doing Mac tutorials, and I've always been that girl that loves makeup, lip gloss, all that. I'm like, I can't afford that. So I started looking for cheaper alternatives to my favorite Mac products and stuff. And I started showing them. Blew up overnight. And that was easy back then because YouTube tell us yesterday there are 1 million YouTubers and 500,000 people on YouTube shopping. And out of that, we was the people in the room. And it just amazes me how when I used to talk in front of this camera like this, everybody thought I was weird as fuck. And now look, 1 million people, over 1 million people are on YouTube. Correction, there is actually 65 million. Have you thought about teaching? Yeah. And me and Sheree talked about it yesterday. She gave me some very good points on things to teach. So be looking out for some of that. I know you're not to my kids. Because do y'all see me go and talk to them kids at them high schools? But I'll be ready to body slam them. So yeah, I have thought about teaching different forms of things, but I'm not gonna say it yet because I'm a very big keep your mouth closed till it happen type person. I be having to check and see how much I got on this little battery, y'all. What are your predictions for top 5 fragrances? Ooh, I don't know, Chad. I love that Marc Jacobs Perfect Absolute. That's a good one. I love. I just feel like a lot of vanilla stuff because people vanilla crazy right now. So I feel like my top 5. I'm gonna say that Marc Jacobs Absolute Perfect, like I just said. Um, I love Tonka Velvet from BDK. Um, I love. I'm trying to think really, really fast. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wear Eclair in the fall. I just love that scent. Actually, I love Oud Satin Move from MFK. It's gonna be a good one, and oh, anything good, baby. Honestly. An update on your master's degree. So what happened was, I don't think I told y'all all this, but my mind was just too clouded when I got accepted. I'm just gonna go and tell y'all the truth. I just had too much going on, and I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to concentrate and study and stuff like I needed to. So I put it off until this coming up fall. And girl, I might push it back again, honestly, cause I got nah, I'm gonna go and do it, but that's really what happened. I had applied for business, and then they told me that I was gonna have to apply for something that I got my undergrad in, and it threw me off. And I was already in a frantic going through it, just a lot of stuff. So I just said, you know what? I just started in the fall. When are you visiting Virginia Beach, pretty lady? I don't know. I've never had an urge to go there. I've never been there. But is it where I need to be? Is it where I need to be? Tell me, girl. Tell me. Okay, do you feel that therapy is working? How did you come to the idea of therapy? I've been in therapy off and on. My marriages will introduce me to therapy, honestly, and I hated therapy. I hated therapy. I just feel like the therapist always picked on me because I did couples therapy because I'm the one that talk and I'm vocal. So if you're sitting in couples therapy and you have my persona or my attitude or you're an extrovert and your spouse is an introvert that just sits there like this, of course your therapist is going to always think you're the problem. So I stopped doing couples therapy and then I started doing it on my own. And it's good for me, but I realized you got to have the right therapist, guys. Because a lot of people just couldn't relate. I would want therapy from somebody like myself who's been through the struggle, who's been through the rah rah, who know what they talking about, versus a textbook therapist. So I feel like take the time and find you a good therapist. And I do feel like it worked a lot. Now I do teletherapy too, meaning that I don't actually have to go in and sit on the couch, but I also love ChatGPT, baby. I used to do it on the couch and tele and cut one of them out because baby chat baby, let me tell you something. Carisha Patrice Thompson, my best friend. All right. So and it's free. Hell, he ain't nothing that interesting on that damn wall. Okay, so how do you insert, recent, or refocus after a disagreement? We don't have them anymore. The last 4 months, we ain't one disagreement. We haven't, but when we do have a little scuffle, because we don't really be having no disagreements, or when we had, we, baby, it don't even be 10 seconds later. All right, you want to go eat? Or we'll just start kissing on each other or something. Well, really, the biggest disagreement we had was in February, and that was when I broke up with him. And Sir just gone by his little way. He don't be giving, but we don't really have disagreements like that, so I can't really answer that. Like, I guess because we're both older, so do you want to be here or not? You know what I'm saying? Are you angry or not? Let's talk. We talk through stuff so good now, it's ridiculous. I can literally hit him up and say, oh, I said got 20%. Why I'm talking so fast? I could literally hit him up and say, you know, when you said that, that really bothered me. Or, you know, sometimes I just be laying in the bed and I'm like, damn, he really didn't fight for me in February. But his fighting for me is different from my fighting for me. His fight for me could be like, let me just go and release her and let her heal and it'll come back around. I be wanting somebody at my motherfucking window in 100-degree weather and Jodeci boots, like I can't live without you. So it's just we back together, ain't we? All right. How do you handle if a sponsored dining experience doesn't meet your taste requirements? I have never had that. I don't know if them people put that shit on when Platinum be in the building, or I just been reviewing all good places. But I think how I would handle, I would tell them that. Like, I think a lot of people, it's just simple as opening your mouth. Like, people used to leave my makeup chair and go tell other people, it was too heavy. It was too, you was sitting right there, you scared of me? I would rather you tell me it's wrong and let me correct it than to go out and gossip about how you didn't like it. So I feel like just open your mouth sometimes. Like, if I go somewhere and it's not good, hey, you know what? I'm not really feeling this particular dish. Should I try another one? Can I try another one? Because I really don't want to give you a bad rating, you know? Or if I'm doing a review and it's something that like wasn't one of my favorites, y'all will hear me quickly say I had chicken fries, macaroni and cheese, and coleslaw. My favorite was the chicken. I would highly recommend the fries. I tell you what was really good. So you kind of know, like, okay, well, that mean that coleslaw wasn't that good because she telling me, Mama apologized, child. We done ran out of memory. So, let me get my feet off there, people couch. But I think I'm in. But yeah, I would emphasize what's really, really good. I'm so zoomed out now, y'all, but you can still hear me. I would emphasize what's really, really good, and then like because you also have to realize your taste buds is not my taste buds either. So if okay, I will say this: if I have an experience where it's like cold, they're rude, it's raw or something like that. But if I just didn't like it, I don't too much talk about that because it's some stuff I'd be like, I ain't eating it, and baby like, give her. People different. So where would you love to travel to next that you've never been to? Okay, so let me tell you what's weird. I have been to Miami probably 4 or 5 times. Probably four. I almost said something. Let's see. I'm trying to think about the times I went. Mm, I went with Oprah Cosmetics one time. Horrible trip. I slept the whole trip. I don't know why I was so tired. I slept the whole time except the event. I went with my one of my clients one time, and Sir actually met me out there. It was during one of my break times. What other time have I been to Miami? I went for our anniversary one time, and me and Nicole literally got into it on camera, and y'all was so mad. I was so mad about how I was talking to Nicole, but I paid like big time money for that trip, and she was just sitting on the couch in her hoodie. So I want to say 3 or 4 times, and but I've never had the Miami experience. It's so bad that I literally have a note in my phone of all the places I want to go in Miami that I feel like I would have the Miami experience. Oh, I went another time for the carnival. I was with Sir then too. Because you guys got to remember we're friends, so every time I say I was with Sir, that don't mean we was sleeping around or it was like something like that. Like that trip, it was like 12 people on that trip. So I feel like I want to do Miami like Miami, like what I see on TV type stuff is weird. Um, and I want to go to all those places in my notes. Now, as far as traveling outside of the United States, I honestly, I actually want to do every state in the United States, but I've done probably like half of them. So I just want to be able to say I've visited all 50 states, but outside of the United States, I would like to go to um it's weird because it's not going to be anywhere like Dubai or so. Everybody want to go to Dubai. Everybody want to go to Maldives. I just want to go anywhere, anywhere. I don't have a dream like you know what I have said though. I want to do that whole song Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. I want to do every place that's in that song. Is that a suffice answer? Is that good enough for y'all? Yeah, I went all the way around the world, but that's what I want to do. All right. So these are some good questions because baby, you just sir, the whole question. The call, it be about my the person I'm with, and it don't really be directed towards me. An update. Oh, hold on. This is the same questions. Any new business plans for you? Current shapewear. Any new business plans? Okay, let's talk about that. So I have like boxes and boxes of shapewear that I have been saying I'm gonna put on this site for months. But honestly, y'all, my workload is so heavy. Not only do I have YouTube, I've took on like Instagram projects and stuff, as you guys can see. And okay, I thought I could make it through a whole video without getting emotional. When I think of like how I was hustling to sell that shapewear, it puts bad memories in my head. Like I was literally so sick. I was literally so sick. It was days like I would pack y'all orders and have to lay in bed like the next 3, 4 days. My bones would be hurting so bad. I would be so nauseous, and I wasn't getting the help like I needed out the house. Like it would be days. Demari, Deborah Tweet, Suge would be up there, and I would have to ask Nicole to come help us. I'm sick. I got tons of shit to get out. You're sitting at the house. Like, why would you want me to be up? So I got a lot of bad memories. So I think what I really need to do is just move from where I'm the warehouse, and maybe I won't have those bad memories tied to like that place. So it's making me hesitating on loading the site and starting back working like that because all I can think about, the money was good as hell. It was days I was bringing in $10,000 a day, but ooh, it was rough. It was so fucking rough. I was so sick and playing it off. And a lot of people didn't even know it because, of course, when I'm laying in the bed, sock, heating pad, cold pads, can't breathe hardly, I'm not going to pick up the camera. I just packed all y'all orders. Oh, I feel like I'm going to throw up. But y'all orders on the way because people would have thought I was doing this shit to get more sales. So I didn't pick up the camera until I was feeling better. I was telling y'all in another question and answer video, I was recording my birthday video one year. I loaded some more Libra leggings, and I literally was having to turn the camera off every minute because like I couldn't catch my breath or keep my breath. I kept feeling real anxious, like nauseous, and then we were in Nashville, and Nicole was on side of the bed crying like because we was going to see her dad who was on hospice, and it was just weird. It was just weird. And but I would cut the camera off, pat my eyes because I would cry and stuff, get the video done. I don't know. That's a long story. But to make a long story short, I just think I need to move spaces, and so the negative memories aren't tied to it again. So what 2 to 3 fragrances do you have on your wish list? I would like nothing, because what I want I get. Did it. Did it. Crack it. Crack it. Um so yeah, I don't have anything. Yourself, baby, what is you talking about? Yourself busy a lot, but when you forced to deal, what do you do? How do you go through? Okay, how do you manage your life when you have to sit in it and deal with your feelings? I see you keep yourself busy a lot, but when you're forced to deal with, what do you have to do? What do you do? How do you do it? Meditate, pray, go to sleep, believe that the Lord go handle it. I be having some real big girl problems right, and then the Lord handles the heck. Like I be saying, people say the Lord don't play about me. I really think He don't. Because I also can say, God dang, why I gotta go through all this, but don't He get me through all of it? Like somebody put in my video the other day. They was like, "You really manifest and start being back on terms like this, and it's good this time." Yeah, I knew what I wanted. He knew what he wanted. Like I feel like there's nothing. that's out here that I want that I can't have. If I want to work with YouTube every month, I'm going to do it. If I want a new house tomorrow, I'm going to have it. Because it's really as simple as working towards it and getting it. If people they make it harder than what it is, it's really not hard. All right. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Yeah, mama's done. So yeah, we're done. So I got 20 minutes. I'm gonna put my mega charger on this camera and charge it and get to the airport, guys. And get to my baby. My baby. I'm super excited. It is now the 18th. My birthday is the 22nd. We leave out on the child, I don't even know. I mean, just man, send me a whole. Let me tell you something. We leave out on the 21st, and I don't know where I'm going again. I just didn't want to go out the country. Um, and this man done sent me a whole this day. Take a swimsuit, a sexy outfit to not wear. This day, take a daytime fit. When I say Mister ain't playing with me, and I'ma do it. All right, y'all. So that's all the question and answer. If you ever want to ask me anything, I put them in my story over on Instagram. That's how people are able to ask me these. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all so much for caring about my mental. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your girl. And let's go turn up for this birthday. Check out those Temu items. Y'all go check them out. Please remember to shop Temu. I will leave my discount code, which is this right here, to get you $20 off, honey. And yeah, gotta go. I bet they on the camera like, girl, if you don't sit down, the minute y'all don't put me through this visit, let me twerk.